Hello and welcome back to the B&B YouTube channel. This is another video and this one's gonna be really helpful, I feel like. So I'm doing a video today on some tips for working out before I show you any of my workouts or anything like that, before you waste any more of your time in the gym or at home not getting the results you want because you're probably just not doing the most important things, which is crazy. But sometimes you're just going through the motions. I've seen people, I've even done it myself, like watched YouTube and workout videos, done them from the beginning and just wasn't doing it exactly right because I didn't have the knowledge behind it. And even like Brittany, my older sister, the other day, she was at home and she bought like a workout plan, but I was like, whoa, Britt, you're just like not doing it 100% right because the information's literally not there usually. So I researched a little bit after years of not knowing this stuff. So now I do, and like one of them's honestly like the most important thing, probably. So I'm gonna share these first, then later I will get into, not today, but like in other videos, I'll feel more comfortable showing you my workouts so that I know that you guys are getting the actual 100% what you need to get out of it, and you'll see a lot better results, a lot faster in the exact areas that you mean to be getting them. So I just rambled on for a little bit, but I'm gonna get into it. I hope you enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of the future videos, because like I said, we're gonna have a lot of different stuff on this channel. Just today is totally different. Our first one was makeup. This one is some tips on working out before you actually get into the working out. So I hope you enjoy, guys. I hope this helps a ton. Give us a comment below or message me or comment on my Instagram at Brandy Bland so I know that you liked it. First things first, and most basic tip for working out, especially if you have an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, anything like that that can track your heart rate and your calories and stuff like that. Let me tell you what, there's a little bit of competitiveness in all of us. And you need to be able to track your heart rate, because if you're trying to lose weight, you need to keep your heart rate at least above 150 the entire time. Right around there is even good if you're a little bit older or a little bit maybe unhealthy or anything like that, a little bit overweight. Whatever it is, try and keep your heart rate up the entire time. So if you have an Apple Watch, I know this is so simple, but you don't understand how many of my friends and how many people I've been around and they have Apple Watches, even like people in the gym see it and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, it tracks everything on here for you. You can see it in real time. So this is gonna be hard to show you. My Apple Watch, and even yours, but mine's set on the home screen. But either way, just go to the little workout section. I'm gonna take it off so I can show you, because otherwise it's killing me. Anyways, there's like a little running man. He's in my middle, if you guys can see that. I don't know if you can. Oh, maybe you can now. So you just click on your little running man there. It's the workout one. I went for a run this morning, so it's on run. And there's different settings for every type of workout, and there's an other if it's not one of those types of workouts. I just usually set it to high intensity unless I'm doing like cycling or running. Then I will like specifically do it to that because it tracks how far I've been. So I will do high intensity, and you literally just tap on it and it's gonna do ready, set, go. You can tap on that to get through it faster. So the most important thing here is it's tracking how long you've worked out. I don't know when you guys can see that, hopefully you can. So the main thing is it's tracking how long you're working out in the very beginning there. Then right below it, it's tracking your active calories. It's gonna be mad because I don't have it on my wrist. Hang on, let me put it back on. I'm gonna put it upside down for you though. This is all so hard. It's hating me, guys. I feel like I'm using the wrong hand. Okay. Alright, edit that part out, Parker. Anyways, so it's gonna bring up all of these settings. So the first one is how long you've been doing it. Very important, so that you can track how long you've actually been working out. If you're on a run, if you're on the treadmill, if you're working out, free weights, whatever it is, freaking track it. You need to be able to see it, keeping track of what you're doing and keeping you in, I don't even know what the word, there's a word for this, like, I don't know, keeping you like responsible, like you see it. It's something to see. It's gonna tell you stuff. Okay, Anyways, right below that is active calories. That is tracking how many calories you have burned while this has been turned on. And then right below that, it has total calories. That's just calories in general. Even if you have like some resting time, you're just sitting there, your heart rate's still probably up a little bit and you're burning some calories. You don't really need to see that one as much. And then right below that is your heart rate. Super freaking important. You need to be able to see this all the time. Literally, if you have an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, I think you just tap it on a Fitbit or you just flip it on an Apple Watch. It'll bring it up the whole time while you're on a run, while you're working out. Doesn't matter. You need to be able to see this the whole time. It will push you. It will track you. It will help you. So make sure you turn it on. When you're done, or if you need to pause it, you just swipe it over. You can pause it. You can end it. Whatever you need to do. It will track everything on your phone app, on this app. That way you can just see that you're getting better. You can see that you're burning calories. It just helps to see that stuff. It helps to be able to track it, helps to be able to see it in real time. This way you can see that your heart rate's up, or if you need to put a little bit more effort in there and get that heart rate up a little bit higher. So most important thing is using the workout app or using your Fitbit, whatever. I'm sure there's other stuff out there. If you have it, use it. It will 100% help you. I forget it every once in a while. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know how much effort I've put in. I hate it. Okay, I'm gonna leave mine on just so I can maybe show you guys at the end here. And then we're gonna go to the next most important thing. Okay, next tip. So this is tip number 2, and a huge tip if you're trying to build that booty. I've always been like blessed with a more bubbly butt, but oh my gosh, when I decided I was gonna get like a little bit bulkier, this was like a year ago, because now I've been cutting, but when I decided I was doing that, I wanted to build my legs, I wanted to build my butt, I wanted to do that, I wanted that like, ooh, curvy butty. And people still totally want that. I'm definitely cutting just a little bit more now. I still want the butt though, so I definitely do these every leg workout. First thing you need is some resistance band. If you're a woman and you don't have resistance band, go get them right now. I have some different price ones. I'm gonna start with the cheapest ones first. So I literally just ordered some rubber resistance bands off of Amazon. They usually come in like a pack of like, I don't know, anywhere from 3 to 7 for all different resistances. Black is the heaviest one that I have. So this one was just from Amazon. I'll try and link it for you in the description of this video. Anyway, so you can use a rubber one. I will say they're kind of annoying because like they roll, they move, but they're the cheapest. So, and they come with a variety. So we're gonna throw that to a side because I actually don't use that one anymore. Because I got the Holy Grails. I got them. So these are the Suzy Q. They're fabric resistance bands. This is her, I think this is just her like regular intensity to like low intensity one. Sometimes I will do I'll like split my glute activation in two, and I'll use this in the beginning, and then this is her heavy band. I will use it towards the end and through my entire leg workout. So I'm sure you'll be seeing this one a lot more later. We're gonna primarily use this one for the glute activation today. And if you're wondering what we're talking about, it is glute activation, because oh my gosh, if you're trying to build your butt, glute activation. It's super freaking important. I only learned about it almost a year ago probably. And that's like almost 3 years into my like committed workout journey. So that's not almost, it's like been almost 3 years. So I learned about it like 2 years into my workout journey, which is like, how did I not know this? You know why? Because people don't tell you. I had to find it. I had to research it. Anyways, and I only researched it because my quads were getting ginormous from me like squatting and doing stuff like that. And they were taking all the impact, because if you are not doing your stuff right, which I'm gonna talk about in step 3, it's just bad stuff's happening. I'll talk about it more in the next step. Okay, anyway, so glute activation, I'm using the low intensity to medium intensity Suzy Q. This is the pink camo band. I'm gonna get into it. I'm going farther away, so hopefully you can hear me. Okay, first things first, I start with the band on my ankles. Just want to keep your legs far enough apart all the time that there's always, it's like taut, always. So you always have, I know that word taut, I hate it. Whatever. Anyway, so I start with it on my ankles, and I literally, you can use a pole. There's some bars at my gym that I use, but if I'm at home, you can use a wall. I have a bar here, but it's too close to the video to use. We're just going to use this though. I might even get closer so my head might cut off, but no, we're not going to. Okay, so band is on my ankles here, one leg in front of the other, and you are going to straight leg kick back. Okay, so this leg that you're not kicking back is going to be bent just slightly and you're leaning forward. And then you're going to kick that leg straight back. Now while you're doing this, make sure you're pinching the butt. Pinch it, not with your fingers, you're tightening the muscle. I'll do that about 10 times. Then I go to the side. Like I said, you're gonna do 10 to 20 of those each leg. The more you do, the more your butt's gonna be activated, okay? Those glute muscles need to be warmed up and focused on. I already ran today, my exercise ring is telling me it's closed. Okay, so we're on the side here. Now you are going to kick straight out. At the same time, you're pinching this muscle. So pinch right out. Same amount, you're gonna do 10 to 20 there, then you'll turn and do that leg, okay? So after I've done both of those, then I will raise the band to my lower thighs here. Okay, so see, band is here on my lower thighs. Again, turn towards the wall, and you're gonna do those straight leg kickbacks one more time. So kick, kick. Now this time you're pinching this muscle right here in your upper butt, upper glutes there. You'll do that I do that usually about 10 times, and then I do the bent leg like donkey kicks. So back, back, back. Again, pinch this muscle here. You'll switch and do that on the other leg, same interval. Usually I do 10 of the straight legs and then 10 of the bent legs. So then you're gonna turn to the side. You still have this band here in this place, right there, comfortable. What's nice about the fabric ones is they don't like slip or move or anything. So now you're gonna have straight here, bend slightly forward, pinching your butt, and you're gonna kick wide leg out. This is just straight out from your body. If you can see it, I'm just literally straight out. And I will do this 20 times if you can. Start low and go, like just keep going farther every time. So I'll do that on the other side there. Perfect. And there you go. Sometimes I'll do some short things on the ground. I'll show you more of that later. But that is glute activation. Just that whole time you want to make sure you're pinching your butt, you're using your resistance band, and then you're good. Okay, so now we're gonna go to step 3. Okay, on to step 3, which, let me turn this light up. There we go. Okay, so step 3 is the most important step. It is, aside from if you're trying to build your butt and the glute activation, that's super freaking important. Make sure you do that. But step 3 is something you use no matter what body part you are working, and it is super important. I'm sure that if you're like into working out, at least like moderately, you've probably heard this before and just not really registered exactly what it was. So I'm talking about mind to muscle focus. I've heard it, and like before I knew what it was, I was just like, what? So I actually looked into it a long time ago, and I got like realizing what the heck was going on. So mind to muscle focus means that if you're doing a workout, say you got a workout plan or something, it's going to show you the movements. It's not going to tell you that you need to literally be thinking about the muscle that you are trying to work as you're doing it. So like example with glute activation, if you are doing something to build your butt, say maybe you're like squatting or even doing those activation moves I just showed you, you need to be pinching and squeezing and tensing that muscle you are trying to use. Whether it's your abs or your butt or whatever the heck it is, you need to be focusing on that muscle and not just letting your body decide what to use. Because a lot of times women, we are very strong in certain areas just naturally, and that's not the muscle we want to build. For me, it was my quads. They got freaking huge because I was doing really heavy workouts. I was pushing myself. I was doing really good, I was becoming quad dominant though because I wasn't focusing on the muscle I wanted to be using and to be growing. That's freaking Scotland, don't mind her. I swear she's like, this is her little playground down here. This is where like my workout room. Anyways, so you gotta be focusing on the muscle you're trying to grow. If you're doing a squat, you gotta pinch that under butt. Pinch it. When you're coming up, like you go down, pinch the under butt when you come up. If you're trying to do a leg to like work the side booty or something, you gotta squeeze that side booty when you're doing it. If you're doing abs, and I even have a curved spine and I gotta like do them a little different, which I'll show you that because let me tell you what, until I started the mind and muscle focus and like paid attention to like how I needed to be doing abs, I had the like 2-pack, and if I really tried I had the 4-pack. Never could I ever feel like I could properly target my lower abs until I learned this stuff. So I'm gonna show you more. It's just me and Scotland, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you exactly, just some examples really quick, what I'm talking about with mind to muscle focus, okay? Hopefully you can see me. Okay. I will use a resistance band really quick just to be showing you what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna put the heavyweight one on. Mid-thigh area right there, like mid to lower thigh. Okay, so when you go to do a squat, I'm gonna turn to the side. When you're in squat position, right here, your legs are probably gonna take over. When you're, Scotland, she always does this, sit. When you come back up, you need to be pinching that butt. Go down, pinch the butt on the way up. You're going down, pinch. Now right now, I'm pinching my lower butt because I'm doing a squat here. Pinch the lower butt. Scotland, stop. Always. When you're doing more of those donkey kicks and stuff like that, that's usually your upper butt there. You need to be pinching this muscle. So that's just an example there. Let's talk just for like an example with abs really quick. Say you're doing an ab workout and you are, I don't even know. Let me see if I can get you guys to see this. Say you're even doing something with a weight, okay? And you're like twisting the weight, you need to be pinching this ab muscle. So you're twisting. If you're not doing that right, it's gonna work your back, probably hurt your back, and then your arms. I wonder if you guys can see me. Hey. So right here, I'm pinching these lower abs, pinching my side right here. What are these, just like your side abdominal, whatever it is. But you're doing your ab workout, whatever it may be, you need to be pinching that muscle. You're not doing anything, you're doing like crunches. Pinch, pinch, pinch. You need to be, that's like you're focusing on that. Otherwise your body will naturally, I'm closer. Otherwise your body is going to naturally take over and use whatever muscle that you just have the strongest of. And everybody's different, so you're never gonna get the same results. Maybe you're naturally gifted and, I don't know, you have really great abs, I guess, or really flat stomach. For me, naturally, I've got really strong legs, so my quads take over. I naturally have like a muscular back and my traps just easily. I don't even have to like have a specific arm day anymore. I will just like throw in some arm workouts or like push-ups and stuff like that, tricep dips, when I'm doing like legs or maybe like abs or something, because they're just naturally gonna be muscular. It's just a thing. If I barely work them, they're there. Maybe I don't even want them. It's just how it is. So your body will do the same thing. You have certain muscles, it's gonna do it on. So mind to muscle focus is so important. You have to focus your brain and pinching that muscle on the muscle you're trying to work. So if you're building that butt or you're working on those abs, focus on that area when you're doing the movement. Now there's a ton of different muscles in those abs and a ton of different muscles in those butts, but you will just pinch the butt, and as you're doing the motion of that workout, make sure you're just pinching the butt. Whatever muscle it's really working will take over for a while as long as you're tensing up that butt. And then as you get into it a little bit longer, you're gonna be able to like feel what part, I think there's literally like 3 main muscles. You've got like the lower butt, the mid butt, and the upper butt. They've got names, but I'm not a personal trainer. This is just my knowledge. Anyways, so over time, you're gonna be able to like feel exactly which one is working. I feel like so far you can feel like your side butt muscle and your lower butt, and I can feel like my upper butt. I don't even sometimes like feel like the mid muscle butt area there, but trust me, if you're squeezing that butt, you're getting it, and you will just learn as you go, but just make sure you are focusing on the muscle you're trying to work. Trust me, trust me, trust me, you will see way better results. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. I will say when I do post like my workouts that I will try really hard to tell you like what muscle I am working and focusing on right there, and tell you like what muscle I'm pinching. So this was just kind of an overview to give you guys like a baseline. That way, in case you're, which I hopefully you are, but if you're working out until I do post another workout video, take these tips into your workout. And then when I post it, you're gonna have already a little bit of knowledge behind there, and you're gonna understand even more. So start using your Apple Watch, which, let's see where I'm at, guys. Oh, just showing you guys that. Why is it so hard for me? It's upside down. I'm at 128 calories, and that took me like 20 minutes. So that's not bad at all, guys. I mean, you will be honestly surprised. It really helps to be able to see your progress. Maybe that was the word I was looking for this whole time. I don't know. It might have been. Okay. So you don't got to write it down. I mean, your phone, if you have an Apple, it saves everything. I'm sure there's something for like Samsung or whatever else is out there. So just take those tips. If you have any questions, feel free to message me or comment below, and you will get a way more in-depth. This was just like the overview, trying to get you those tips in there. But when I post a workout video, you're going to see a lot more hands-on in use. So hopefully this helped. Hopefully you made it to the end with me. I love you, babes, and I will see you next time.